Welcome to Watto Sparkle. Today we're talking about how to apply liquid clay. One of the reasons why you want to use any sort of clay product is to get rid of the contaminants and bring out the shine in your vehicle. Now glare, liquid clay, is the only thing like it on the market. Unlike traditional clay bar, you apply it to a microfiber towel and with a little bit of very light pressure and a forwards and backwards motion, you can get rid of those contaminants quickly and easily, and most importantly, safely for your paint. So one of the first things you want to do is you want to get everything nice and wet. You're going to need a microfiber towel, the liquid clay, and a bucket of soapy water. Clean soapy water. And what you want to do is you want to dunk that microfiber towel in that soapy water, get the surface nice and slick. You'll do about a 2x2 area. Now we've already washed this car. We've covered that in a previous segment. But one of the things you want to do is make things a little bit easier on you and fold up that microfiber towel, something you can hold in your hand. And then when you put a little bit of product on there, you can flip sides, flip it over back and forth, and make the best out of that one applicator. Again, so I just kind of dunk it in there, get it nice and soaked, soapy water. Put a little bit of liquid clay on there. Just take just a little bit of a daub is all you really need. Spread it out a little bit on the microfiber towel. And you can see I put obviously too much there, but yeah, you're going to want to go with a kind of a back and forth motion on the vehicle. You do about a 2x2 area. Again, you want to make sure it's nice and wet. I have a spray bottle of the soapy water just to make sure that I can keep everything nice and wet. You don't have to worry about removing it. We'll talk about what to do with the residue here in a minute. I like to leave my thumb and my pinky over the edges of the microfiber towel. You can actually feel it smooth out. I'll start out a little on the rough side, then I'll smooth out a little bit after that. So you can see it doesn't take very long to do a pretty good size area. Then you can take your time, a little bit of pressure, and just work your way all the way across the surface. Then you get it soapy again. Put a little bit more clay. Those steps repeat themselves throughout the entirety of the vehicle. Now you can do your windshield. You can basically put it on any surface that's a solid surface. You want to keep away from doing any sort of plastics, anything that's susceptible to scratching, because it does have an abrasive, like I said. And so you just want to take care. Again, don't put too much pressure. Really a light touch, move it back and forth. You'll feel it start to smooth up. So one of the things that you want to do, you want to make sure that doing the liquid clay is the right thing to do. I've already completed the hood on this 2006 Mustang, but it's been, 15 years old. So I take a plastic bag, barehanded, with the surface nice and soapy, just run my hand back and forth over the top. And I can really feel all the bumps and the contamination. Makes it a pretty obvious choice, but if you have a newer vehicle and you're not sure whether or not it needs to get done, this is a good way to figure it out. So if you did it right, you should be able to do the same thing Get the surface nice and slick with soap. Use the same bag, rub your hand back and forth, and it should feel very, very smooth. If not, you'll want to repeat with another application of Liqui-Clay. Now that we've finished cleaning the vehicle and allowed it to dry, take a microfiber towel, one of your favorite polish removers, wax removers, and you want to just gently remove it. It should come off pretty easy. But again, you don't want to use a lot of pressure, not a lot of crazy motion back and forth. Just real light application to be able to take it off. Now, as an alternative, I'll take and wash the vehicle once more. So you get a clean bucket, rinse out the sponge. Using the 2-bucket method, wash your vehicle again. Rinse it completely. The clay, because of the soapy water, does have a tendency to get in the crevices and whatnot around the hood and the doors and everything. So I like to just clean it one more time, get it clean and dry, and I know I'm ready to start polishing after that. We're going to finish up here washing the vehicle. Thanks for watching our video from Waterless Sparkle about how to use Glaire's Liqui-Clay. You can visit us at www.waterlesssparkle.com or on Facebook at Watt Sparkle, or you can give us a call at 1-888-SHINE4U. Thanks. Enjoy.